Beacon involves artists and scientists working with each other to explore aspects of human behaviour, social interaction, how I see and respond to you, and how I am experiencing the world around me, whether or not I have any of the conditions that are associated with some of the projects that we've been doing.
Hello. Ho, ho.
Too close. No, no. Goodbye. Go, go.
Performance enables us to explore each other's perspectives, walking in the shoes of the other. And that is extremely useful for psychologists because it gives an insight into how people experience the world around them, an insight into aspects of human behaviour that can't be explored in traditional laboratory experiments, although what we're offering in Beacon is very much a human laboratory and scientific modes of evaluation. We've been wanting to understand about performance processes, about audience responses, and how and why the arts can impact on health and well-being. By working with scientists, we're able to understand a lot more about those processes, and scientists are able to understand a lot more about the conditions and the experiences that we're evaluating.
We've worked for many years on these improvisation-based techniques, and we're happy to say that the results thus far really seem to say it works. It works both immediately, and we seem to have, it looks like it really works for a while.
Sparky! Bigger! Sparky!
We've been interested in how do you go further? How do we do better, and how do we capture the richness that the arts and that theater can bring to the table for these kids in new ways. So the collaboration with Beacon and with the University of Kent is allowing us to do this in ways that we have never done before and that we never even thought of before.
The significance of the Institute is that it provides a set of conditions in which you can break paradigmatic practices.
Are you speaking to us?
So typically artists will think about what they do in a particular way, and they'll pursue that, and they'll exist within a community of practice that shares those values. Equally, scientists exist in a very different community of practice where they have a different set of values. They'll be concerned with the scientific validity of the things that they do and of meeting all of the requirements that the science demands to produce a respectable piece of work. And when you're working at the water margins between science and art, those conditions are sometimes not met with such clarity. But I believe it's really important to set those situations up where you can combine the benefits of one paradigm and the benefits of the other paradigm and create potentially a third paradigm. And there are plenty of examples, not only in science, but also in arts, of where combinations of paradigms actually produce new synergies and new insights, new tools and new techniques that are of extraordinary value.
One, I think there's a national significance and there's also an international significance. I mean, the work the Beacon Institute is doing, and in the various fields that it's specialising in, is really pioneering and very, very important.
The Beacon Institute involves collaboration between the arts and the sciences. This is a very popular and topical theme, but I think what's special about that collaboration is three things. Firstly, the breadth of the ideas and the projects which are proposed for the Beacon Institute activities. Secondly, the strong applied emphasis and the emphasis on harnessing ideas gained from research to enhance performance practices, educational practices, and so on. And thirdly, the emphasis on disability, on using these ideas and these insights to enhance well-being of people with disabilities through performance and other creative activities. I'm delighted that the Beacon Institute is about to be launched. I wish everyone at the Institute all the well for the launch, and I'm very much looking forward to being involved in some of the Beacon projects.
Not only do I wish the project the best of luck and to continue the work that it's doing and continue to expand the work that it's doing, but that it deserves all the support it can get from anywhere it can get it. And I think it's really important that it doesn't become another project which disappears when its funding disappears or when its funding window disappears, and that it becomes embedded into the infrastructure of both higher education and the science, health and science community.
My dream for the Beacon Institute is that it will be recognised as genuinely paradigm shifting, that the international networks will develop so that the Institute will be replicated in other countries, that we will attract sufficient grant income to be self-funded, and that we will develop new modes of training so that new researchers and new scholars will be fluent across disciplines, speaking and working with the languages of arts and science with ease.
Great scientists produce great science, and great artists produce great works of art. But what we really need is to establish environments like the Beacon Institute that provide an environment in which we can produce great synergies between the two.